Hi, and welcome to another Ledgeview Commercial Market Update. I'm Brittany Ping, your Director of Property Management, coming to you with all things market. You can always follow along tinyurl.com/Ledgeview Market Updates to get these videos when they hit. This is a little bit breaking news in regards to the market update. The 2025 fair market rent rates have been released, and I have to admit, if we go back and look at my market updates and my predictions about what fair market rent is going to do, I was so wrong. This is a huge change from 2024, especially for the Manchester market. Looking like at the Merrimack County, not as drastic of a change, but really, obviously, we keep our finger on the pulse for the Manchester market. That's where the majority of what we manage is. But in general, the fair market rent resource from HUD is always beneficial when you're looking at buying or selling an investment property and doing the analysis on that, or when you are analyzing your market rent rate units and or even your controlled rent rate units, your fair market rent required units. So fair market rent is the 40th percentile. So not the median, not the middle, it's the 40th percentile. So 40% of units should be renting lower than this. 60% are going to be renting higher than this. So just keeping that in mind. The 2-bedroom market rent rate is really the overall indicator of the health of the market, just overall what's used as the baseline. So last year, the 2-bedroom market for market rent rate for Manchester was $13.48, and it went up just over 10%, a 10% change to $14.85. Obviously, like me, and if I'm thinking about like what are the things that cause that rent rate to change so drastically, we're looking at our property taxes increasing in Manchester. Obviously, the cost of living index for the last 3 years is our tax cap. We did go tax cap compliant for fiscal year 25 for Manchester, but that's still about a 4% change. Our water sewer systems, so water sewer bills are about a 9% increase year over year. When I'm trying to think about like where did that 10% come from? Why did the market change that much? Multifamilies, the sale price of a multifamily home, we're looking at $600,000, $700,000 for 3 families in the Manchester area. So I was surprised, but I guess when you're looking at the numbers and you're saying, how is rent going to adjust, based on the purchase and sale prices, based on the changes that we're seeing in tax rates and utility rates and things like that, maybe I shouldn't have been as surprised. 3 bedrooms, same thing, just under 10% change in Manchester. So we went from 1771. No, that's 2 bedrooms. I thought the 1348 sounded low. Oh my goodness, this is what you get for recording at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. Okay, that was 1-bedroom numbers. I felt like that was really low. If you saw me be confused earlier. So, erase everything I just said. But 10%, still a 10% change for 2 bedrooms. 1771 was the previous 2-bedroom rate. That makes a lot more sense. And 1948. So now I know why, because I'm like, 3 bedrooms aren't 1,700. Yeah, for sure. A 2-bedroom fair market rent. That means 40% at the 40 percentile mark, 1948. 3 bedrooms are now 2347. So again, that's a 9.6% change, a 9.6% increase. And really overall, we're looking at a 48% change in the past 5 years. Like I said, that 2-bedroom price point, that fair market rent for 2-bedroom, that's really the baseline of the health of the market. 47.83% change in 5 years, a 25% change in the past 2 years. So market rents are moving steadily up. I bet everybody's going to agree with me on that. This is absolutely an excellent tool. Search up in HUD, Housing and Urban Development, and their fair market rent rates. They break them down. Your housing department will break it down even by city, what they use in regards to the units. So Concord, we use Merrimack County, but New Hampshire Housing has a baseline where they view Concord right? Because Merrimack County is so big. So if you're looking for those individualized breakdowns, that's something that we can help you find here at Ledgeview Commercial. This is something we always keep our pulse on. This comes out every October at the end of the federal fiscal year or the beginning of the federal fiscal year, however you want to look at it. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit more with me. Sorry for my little flub there at 8 o'clock in the morning, but you can always follow along at tinyurl.com/Ledgeview market updates. Thank you so much, and we'll talk soon.